Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to K-Nader Gaming. It is time for a very exciting episode, episode 8 of our Aground 0 playthrough. And I am so excited. It's the number 8. And of course, what better way to start than doing what I just did, which was going through the episode and forgetting to hit record on OBS and missing everything. So we're going to do a lightning fast recap of everything I did without you guys being able to watch it. So, my bad. But here's the recap. But before we get into the recap, there's one part that I can show you because it's super exciting. You may notice this area is completely empty. But why is it completely empty? That is because I have made a new and improved HQ. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but this is pretty incredible looking. Let me give you the full tour. Let's start off right here, the kitchen. Now, I want to tell you, this is like peak efficiency right here. So we have doubled our hydroponics. As you see here, they are all color-coded based on whatever food they are producing. They run down here into our storage area, which, oh, look at that. A lot of cheeseburgers, a lot of food. Here we have our excess food. And, of course, our 4 kitchens and our vending machine. And where the peak efficiency comes in, as you remember, these guys have to sleep. So instead of just doing the usual, you know, they go walk off to their house, I put it right behind them. So they literally, when they get tired, boom, they turn around and get all the rest they need. And that is our kitchen area, obviously color-coded with our cool little sign. Here is our magic area. This place is fantastic. We have our line of worms, our pink bricks showing the magic section. We have our laboratory here making more blood gems. I do need to grab the Book of Splash for no reason, except you'll find out because I accidentally, you know, forgot to start OBS, but you'll figure out why I need it. You'll also figure out what in the world Stygian bones are. If we come over here, we have my personal favorite part. We have the mining rigs, and let me give you the tour of this. As you see here, we have robots. Oh, and by the way, this is all stuff that I did before I accidentally didn't record. So this, you're not missing out on anything here. But these are the robots. They are manning our... Oh, how did I disable flight? What did I just press? Did you just see that pop up? Flight disabled? What did I do? Press F to enable? I did not realize that was a thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Huh, that's good to know. But anyway, these robots are all manning the mining rigs. And as you see here, once again, peak efficiency. These robots, after a while, they run out of energy or power. Now, instead of just building a bunch of these things and letting the robots run wild, each robot is specifically assigned the worker bay right behind them. So let's see if I have an example of it. Right here, we see this guy. He's resting. And boom, that's his workstation. It is super efficient. And our 2 miners here, of course, they stay in this one right behind them. Here we have our science workstation. We got our 2 guys working. Of course, Gunner's probably sleeping because he never works. Anyway, we also have our 2 particle accelerators producing tons of exotic matter. And here is our storage area. Prepare to be amazed. We are producing so many resources. Wow, I've really got to dump this all in a second before we overflow. But we are producing just absolutely incredible amounts of resources right now. I mean, if you look in here, you'll see even more of this stuff. We have over 200 exotic matter now, so we're doing pretty good on that. And of course, all these different chests here. Now to get to the parts that I accidentally recorded, or actually accidentally didn't record for the episode. So first we have these cryopods. Now in the last episode, we were told to build cryopods so we could go into cryo sleep. That way we could send our distress signal, and instead of just waiting for it, we could all go to sleep. Then boom, we wake up and we get a distress signal, which we did. That distress signal was from Captain AI, or Captain, or as I used to call him in the first Aground playthrough, Ow. So we received that distress signal. Let me go up there and show you what we unlocked. Also, another thing to show you, we built teleportals. we now have easier ways to traverse our colony, our headquarters and whatnot. So we can go to our landing platform. Boom. We climb up here. We received our distress signal. Actually, let's just call him. Yeah, this is him. This is our the Peacemaker. I hope you're capable of building the Beetle Explorer from the blueprints I sent. Now, ultimately, that's what they told us. We talked to them and they said, hey, we have a colony. We want you to come out. Here's blueprints for a giant spaceship. And it is pretty cool. Let me show you how big it is. The Beetle Explorer. It is huge. And we are not quite building it because it is very expensive. But instead, we did build the Dragon spaceship, which did some pretty cool stuff. But I'll get to that in a second. That's where we're going to end before we start, if you know what I'm saying. The other thing we did is we found this little opening in the subway. I completely forgot about it, and inside of it we found the last log that we were missing. So if I go ahead and open those, here you go. Here are all the logs. I actually did this in my spare time because it was very tricky to find all of these, but I'll leave this on the screen for a second and let you guys read it so you can catch up on all the logs. Now, inside of that little area that I just showed you, we also found something else that was very useful, and that was the chromium mining thing. So we're actually going to equip that right now. We have so much sand, I don't think we need any more of it. I'll definitely build more mining rigs because I definitely want to be collecting chromium, but we're not going to do that right now. The main reason we need chromium is, as I said, that Beetle Explorer is 40 alloyed steel, which is very, very expensive. But now to get to the fun parts that sadly you guys missed out on, but I'm going to include you in still because we're still going to go and show you guys. We built this Dragon spaceship and it attacks. If I equip the weapon, it attacks, it flies around. Not only does it fly around, check this out. It goes to space. And honestly, there was nothing here except debris like these meteorites and stuff. If I come over here, you'll see, I can mine these. And we get exactly the same things that we got when they landed on Earth itself. Now, once you're in space, you can actually leave the orbit, and as you see here... Oh, am I hitting something? Whoa, what is going on? All right, there we go. We can see the different planets. Now, we can't go to any of the other ones except the Moon and Mars, but if we look at stellar neighborhoods, we can see the other systems. Now, we're not going to go to those right now. Instead, we're going to focus on these two. The first one that we went to was Mars, and as you can see here, it looks exactly like Mars looks. So if we go down here, we will be able to check out the surface of Mars, and this place is pretty sweet. Now, to get to the quest part, you'll see up there, the Stygians revived. If we come down here, you'll see the Exiled One. Now, he was from the first playthrough, and he taught us magic and whatnot. And when we talked to him in this episode, he told us that he didn't want to teach magic anymore, but then the Anomaly, the guy who sent us here in the first place, was like, no, you need to learn magic. You need to help K-Nator out. And so he told us that before he can teach us magic, he wants us to revive the Stygians, because apparently the last person he taught magic destroyed them all. So we're going to help him out by reviving the Stygians, and we needed the Book of Splash. We have it, so I don't really know what to do now. Revive a Stygian. Use the Book of Revival and Stygian Bones. I did not realize that. I guess we'll have to go grab that. And place them in water created by the Book of Splash on Mars. Stygians revived on other planets don't count. Okay. I guess we'll have to go back and do that. But before we leave, I want to show you what else we found on this planet. Oh, where is it? It's here somewhere. There we go. This was the other thing we found. These are... Oh, is that a blood gem? Oh. This planet has blood gems. These are the fireworms on this planet. They are incredibly tough. I mean, look how little damage I'm doing. We also need to kill them really soon because we're running out of oxygen. Like, really fast. There we go. And they drop blood gems, which is... Oh, there's another one. We're not going to kill him because we need to get back to our ship before we run out of oxygen. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Perfect. Now we're going to leave here. So that's all we did on Mars. I guess there's still more we need to do there. But now we're going to head to the moon. And that is where we left off. That is where the recap will end because That's when I realized I wasn't recording, which I cannot believe I did. I'm better than that. I just didn't realize it, which is very embarrassing to say the least. So let us go here. And I got to the moon, and I was like, wow, this thing's amazing. And yeah, so now let's go into this. Now the episode has resumed. Let us check out this little bunker here on the moon. I'm assuming this is the door, so I'm just gonna break it and walk in here. Whoa. Hello. I'm losing oxygen. I wonder if I can, like, seal this up. Oh, yes. So that must be... This must be generating oxygen. An oxygen generator. That's what those do. It can, I guess, provide oxygen for 330 blocks or 240. I'm a little confused on that. What is this? Exotic thought. Excuse me. Was instrumental to the evacuation of Earth. Without its forewarning and preparations, I doubt any humans would have survived the bombardment. After everything it has done for us, I feel bad about abandoning it here. I hope it survives and goes on to invent many new wonders. Oh! Hi. Exotic thought. What is this? Unlocked blueprint printer in the fabricator. Oh, I think didn't we already use that? Doesn't the professor have one of those? And we already kind of used it. Where is it? Blueprint printer. Yeah, well, I feel like we already have one of those. But anyway, let's talk to this guy. Oh, a human survivor? I thought you all died out. You don't sound very upset about that. Uh-oh, we're gonna have another really happy AI. It's been nice getting some rest without humans and their unreasonable demands. Is that it? That's all he wants to say? Wow, that's all he says. Okay. Be that way. I am kind of wanting to build one of these now, but that's literally all he told us. You're mean. I'm leaving. But I will put your door back because I'm a nice guy. There we go. All right, so that's all I guess we can do here for now. I feel like eventually we'll need to go back there for something else, but let's get out of here. I want to revive those Stygians, so we're gonna go back to Earth and get our Book of Revive. Because we need to get our Book of revive the Stygians, and then place the bones in water, was what he said. So, kind of a weird process. Oh, so I don't think I showed you. We built a way nicer landing pad because I kept almost falling off. So now we have that. Let's go get our Book of Revival. Run over here. And let me put this stuff away. I don't really know how this all got in my inventory. Actually, while we're at it, what we might... Uh-oh. Why do I see... Oh, we are so close to filling up. All right, quick, grab the resources. But yes, before we actually go back, I want to build this blueprint printer just so we have one. Because it's so cheap. 3 upgrade chips. What was the other part? 1 AI core and 15 titanium. That is very, very cheap indeed. Oh, look at that. We even have a perfect stack for ourselves. Don't really know where to put it. I mean, I feel like just right there will work for now. There we go. I feel like we have all the bank blueprint. I guess we'll unlock that. Just give it to me though. Don't put it on the... Ah, of course it did that. All right, let's go grab the bank blueprint real quick. What in the world? Unlocked bank in the fabricator? Can deposit and withdraw credits as well as sell any items sent to it. It's so small. All right, we're gonna worry about that at a later time, but that is very interesting. I don't really know the purpose of that, but all right, do we have everything we need? Book of Revival, Book of Splash. Oh, we need the bones. Where did those bones go? Where'd I put them? There we go. That would have been bad. Even though I think we could just mine more when we're on the moon, Mars. So let's head. I guess we can just teleport to our dragon spaceship. That saves a little bit of time. Eventually, what we'll do is we'll set up bases on all the planets. That way we can just, you know, teleport to them instead of having to, you use the spaceships. Although I don't know if they'll work. I wonder. Because I think in the original Aground, you could build little teleportals. But then you had to build big ones. That was weird. Build big ones to get everywhere else. Like across planets and stuff. Alright, so is there any like specific place we have to do this? That looks like a good spot. We'll just land here. So, I have landed on the planet. Do I place these? Oh, here we go. Revives from 1 Stygian bones. Okay, but that has to be put in a book of splash. Right? Am I understanding this correctly? Alright. Too little water. Okay. Well, let's move it then. Maybe we need to build like a tank for it. So if we get our materializer. Nothing fancy here. How big was it again? Is it like a... It's a 2 by 3. So let's just build it like so. Oh, and I'm dying. Oh, well. I want to finish building this first. Alright, now I'll hop in my ship. Now I'll get out of my ship. Alright, so let's just fill this up with water. Is this full of water yet? Alright, surely that's a... No way. Oh, I was just hungry. Whoa! Hello. What do I do with it? Hold mine to mine the enemy? I feel like that defeats the whole purpose. Can I, like, destroy him and then bring him back? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it does. Wait, it gave me an ink back, though. We have a source of unlimited ink. But it did say it did cost us to revive. So I guess we'll have to build, like, 5 of these little things here. Don't tell the exiled one that I just killed another one. That was like the whole reason we're doing this, is because the last guy killed them all. He doesn't need to know. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Alright? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these built, and then we will revive them all, and I will talk to you when we're ready to finish this quest. So we're up to our last one here. We have, wait, 3 out of 5. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to revive the one that I murdered. But we're not going to talk about that one, as I said. Here we go. Put on our last one here. Our last Stygian. I don't know how to say it. I'm just going to say whatever I feel like. Boom! We have our 5, and ideally... Yeah, look how convenient that is. Alright, exiled one. What do we need to do now? The Stygians are back again? Then not only have you righted a wrong, but you also showed skill with magic. Indeed I did. I can see why the anomaly is interested in you. I will teach you what I know, the books of power that can defeat your foes. I hope you will not abuse them. I thought we're allied though. Didn't the captain tell us? Oh, I guess you weren't here for that. The captain, when we called the colony world, they said they're at peace. Like, we're good. There's no more war. So like, who are our enemies right now? Unlocked new magic laboratory recipes. Excellent. Try crafting them at a magic laboratory and learn how to use them. Then come see me and I'll explain why I wanted you to learn them. Oh, we're going to find out. Anything else? Any other valuable info? Perhaps we could do more to revive this poor planet. You could create a greenhouse using glass and pressurize it with oxygen generators, then go grass and plant trees. And how do I get those exactly? Nothing but static. Yeah, these TVs don't do anything. Can I destroy them? Nope, I can't destroy them. That's probably for the better. Alright, so what do I do with these guys? Do they just chill? They're kind of random, it feels like. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go check out our magic laboratory. Alright, where is our magic laboratory? What did we just unlock? Alright, there's the usual stuff. Am I... Oh, okay. I was like, am I going crazy or am I seeing nothing new? They're the exact same textures. All right. So we have the new books here. The Book of Flame fires a rapid stream of destructive fire. Book of Stone launches a large boulder that deals splash damage. A Book of Flood, which creates a sphere of water around the caster that damages all enemies inside. Book of Freeze fires an icy bolt that freezes enemies temporarily. And Book of Drain fires life-sucking vines that drain the health from anything they hit. Whoa! These are crazy and also crazy expensive. Oh, and they require the books that I have. I don't want you to, you can't have my Book of Transmutation. Okay, so we have 5 more. Was that, did I count right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 more. No, I don't think there was one for summoning, was there? No. So 5 new spell books, and they all look very weapon oriented. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Is it full? Oh no, we keep filling up our storage, which is good, but also bad. Let's just throw that all in here. La da 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 da. So yeah, that's how that went. How are we doing on chromium? Alright, since we have time, gotta get all that chromium in my inventory. We're gonna do something else rather fun. You see, we not only have a spaceship, but we have 2 spaceships we can build. And something tells me, I never checked, but I bet that we need the big spaceship to go to the other world. Let me check real quick. Because if you remember, there was the other, like, galaxies we could go to. And I bet that we can't even go to it. Aha, not enough exotic matter for interstellar travel. Maybe we don't need the big spaceship. But I feel like we should build it anyway, so we're gonna do that first. It just feels right. So we need a bunch of that alloyed steel that we're crafting. We need 40 titanium, 4 AI core. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 of these upgrade chips. I feel like we're gonna need a bunch of exotic matter. I don't know why, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of that, even though it's not in the craft. And then we need 40 of this titanium. So let's now head back over there and build our Beetle Explorer. Go to the landing platform. Oh, this thing is so big. That is massive. The Beetle Explorer. Fantastic. Now we can explore the stars and check out the colony world. Fly the Beetle Explorer to the top of Earth's orbit to travel to other worlds. Whoa. What is this? Oh, we can build stuff in here. We can build storage, hydroponics, part of an accelerator. Just randomly build that in here. And a vending machine. Of course we can build a vending machine. Is this storage? Oh, and storage. Oh, yep, I figured. Oh, boy. We need 8? Well, we have 10, so we're just gonna throw that all in there. Whoa. That's crazy. Can we retrieve battery from that? Oh, that's so nice. Don't get me wrong, I liked the dragon ship, but this might be a little bit more practical. Except that it's really dark. Why are all these ships need lights on them? But anyway, we're gonna travel up here. Does it have a cannon? Can I fire? Oh, and it uses power, so I don't have to feed my ship. Can we upgrade this? Upgrade Beetle Explorer. Oh, and it takes upgrade chips, which we have plenty of. This definitely feels like the better ship to use. Damage, firing rate, energy, range. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's leave this orbit. Let's try and go to the captain's colony. Let's go. What? What do you mean you can't travel? Oh, that's what I just said. What? The Beetle Explorer can't travel between stars. We need to call a colony world and complain. I agree. Let's go. Where did all that milk come from? Why is it in my inventory? All right. Yeah, I agree, AI. We need to call the captain and complain about this. Oh, I'm having trouble parking this thing. Because I almost knocked him out. I should probably light this up eventually, but we'll get there when we get there. Alright, let's get out of this ship. Open the door. Alright, Colony World Captain. You need to do some explaining. The interstellar drive is missing? It must have been corrupted. The AI applications of exotic matter are really complicated. Apparently. But don't despair. There should be a research station on the moon that has details about the interstellar drive. The moon, which is currently in pieces. Great. I guess the moon got destroyed. I somehow missed that. It's worth checking out. The research station was underground and might have survived the destruction. Oh, I already know who we're going to talk to. We're going to talk to that AI who didn't like us. Let's quickly go do that. Knock, knock, mean computer. I'm back. What's up? Oh, and yes, you have a quest for me. I figured you would. Do you know how to make an interstellar drive? Of course, I invented them. Oh, that's convenient. Can you teach me? Haven't I done enough for humans? Wow, this guy's mean. Maybe you should do something for me first. Sure. I've always thought this base was too small for me. How about you expand it to at least 1,000 blocks? Pressurized, of course. Why would an AI need oxygen, or more space for that matter? How else would all the grateful humans come and praise me for everything I've done? Wow. So we need to pressurize 1,000 blocks. How hard is that to do? How expensive is an oxygenator? Produces oxygen in closed space up to 330 blocks. So we only need like 4 of them. Upgrade chip, alloyed steel, gold wire. Not that expensive. However, sadly, that is going to end it for this episode. I apologize again for going through so much of this episode without recording and then having to give you the recap of it. I will make sure that doesn't happen again. I have too many things like this happen. I don't know how they keep happening, but they do. But anyways, guys, as I said, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We got a lot done. I mean, we're able to do the remodel. We're able to build both of the ships, the Dragon spaceship and the Beetle Explorer. We went to Mars. We went to the moon. And now, hopefully, by the next episode, we will have the resources we need to go to different galaxies, which is going to be pretty cool if you ask me. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.